Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Welcome back to the channel. Very special episode of Davila Watch today, as we finally announced that he has actually left Wellington Phoenix and has joined fellow A-League club Macarthur FC, based in Australia. So let's get into it. Obviously I don't quite know how much they pay for him. I know that it's a 3-year deal. I know that he's going to be on a much bigger wage than he was at getting at Phoenix. Obviously, I think Phoenix probably tried very hard to keep hold of him. He's probably top three, top two best players in the league. Has been for the last 2 years that he's been here for. So obviously they really tried hard to keep hold of him. He was their club captain, the first Mexican to do so. But obviously, I think the money helps. People criticise him for it, but he's getting on-ish in age now. He'd be stupid not to be thinking about his long-term future. He's obviously got a young family, living in Australia at the moment. Who can blame him for wanting to get a decent wage? At this stage in his career. Obviously, I think living in Australia over the last few months, a year. Obviously, Wellington Phoenix were playing in Australia throughout the COVID pandemic, but obviously because travelling between New Zealand and Australia was a bit difficult over the last year or so, so they were playing all their games over east. Whether that turned his head and maybe prefers living in Australia than he does to New Zealand, even though New Zealand I think is closer to Mexico and the US, to his wider family. I wouldn't be very surprised if he prefers living in Australia, if I'm being brutally honest. And then obviously there's the other factor of the fact that Macarthur is a very new young team. They were created in 2018. There's parts of the stories that he was promised that they're going to build the team around him, that he's going to be the main talisman of that team. I get very, very large amounts of Vela LAFC vibes with this deal. Obviously, LAFC, brand new club. Signed Vela, made the team around him. He's their star guy. Whether he's going to be there for much longer or not, that's another story. Might make another video on that. But I get the same vibe for that from that deal. So, hopefully he settles in and they do make the team around him. They play to his strengths and he can hit the form that he got. Last season it was a good season for him. But I think the season before, his first season at Phoenix, he was flying. He was easily the best player in the league in that first season. So hopefully he can replicate that, get back to scoring lots of goals and assisting lots of goals and having fun and playing the games that he plays. And obviously when he was playing in Australia, Verde, the Mexican fan group that follows him over there, hopefully they're going to be sticking with him, because obviously they're all based in Australia as well. So even though they've all got soft spots for, they're all fans of Phoenix, hopefully they follow him and they still stay a part of the fan group. That's part of his fan group. For me personally, it's awesome as well, because there was always a danger that he was going to leave Australia and go abroad, maybe go back to Mexico or go somewhere else. And for me it's great, because at least once a year I get to see him play live down the road at the Glory. So it's pretty good for me. I get to see him again. I've seen him twice now, so hopefully I get to see him more often. Macarthur as well, finally going to them. Obviously they're an upcoming team. They did very well last season. I think they got to the playoffs. I don't remember how far they got to the playoffs. They didn't win it. But they got quite high up. So they've got a good team. Good coach. So with him and a couple of other signings, hopefully they can push on and maybe go even higher this season. So we'll have to wait and see. It'll be a bit weird seeing him in a different A-League jersey, but yeah, I'm really pumped about it, to be honest. Macarthur looks like a really good team. I would have loved to have had him at Perth Glory, but I don't think Perth Glory can really afford his wages. But that would have been amazing. If he had joined Perth Glory, that would have been so awesome. But no, Macarthur seems like an exciting team. As I said, I just want to see him at a team that has him at their core and play to his strengths, and he can play to the absolute best of his ability and score goals and assist goals, and be a dominant player in the league. That's all I want, really. Hopefully, it means also that I get to keep the series going. Obviously, I created this series obviously to give the wider guys in Mexico and the US, and even the UK and Australia, a little bit more of a glimpse of a player that's been a phenomenon in this league. The first Mexican professional player to play football in the A-League, in Australia or New Zealand. The first Mexican player to be a club captain of an A-League team. He's setting records, and long may that continue. And hopefully, maybe in a year or so he's captain for Macarthur and maybe he retires there. But anyway, I'll get a bit ahead of myself. I'm just really happy about the deal. I think he's very happy as well. His comments about being happy about joining the club, seem genuine. So hopefully he's really happy, and that happiness gets put back onto the pitch, because the season doesn't start too long from now. So so I will be back. I'll be continuing to do Davila Watch episodes, keeping this series going for as long as I can. Hopefully next time, if I can get to meet him again, hopefully I'll get a little video with him, maybe show you guys just, how cool he is in person, because he's a really nice person in real life as well, as some of you, probably most of you know already. But yeah, take it easy guys. Thanks so much for sticking with the series. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I hope you continue to enjoy it. Because I enjoy making it, I enjoy following his progress in the league and all that jazz. So yeah, take it easy guys. I will be back very soon, so keep an eye out for more Davila Watch videos. Take it easy guys. Adios.